Welcome to Apache Karaf Essentials. I'm Jamie Goodyear. Apache Karaf has just released the 4.4.11 maintenance release. That means it's all about stability, polish, and keeping all of our runtime up to date. Let's talk about the highlights up next. As with all of our release videos, take a look in the show notes below for links to the download pages. Now, let's take a look at these updates. Firstly, we have a lot of work around the Windows shell experience. Karaf shell obviously being the place where we interact the most with Karaf, where you're going to do your deploying of bundles, inspecting your services, managing your features. This is all about making things easier for Windows users. So let's take a look at some of the fixes here. Line endings for the color table output have been normalized for Windows compatibility. There was also a fix to the linkage error that people were experiencing that could end up killing the local thread console entirely. Obviously, you want the console to be very stable, so that's very important in stability improvement. Auto flush was enabled for the console print stream, ensuring that output actually appears where you expect it to be rather than being buffered and showing up at a later time. All of this stuff now is going to make things more solid, and these targeted fixes just going to make day-to-day life for Windows users a lot better. Secondly, there's been many improvements to the Karaf Maven plugins, specifically around feature and assembly goals. The plugin now correctly handles non-feature classifier, which has been causing problems for projects with more complex artifact layouts. Empty repository entries in the feature descriptors are now filtered out, preventing resolution headaches downstream. The car file handling in features generate descriptor goal has also been fixed. And there's an important fix for Karaf 2195, where we're resolving a failure that occurred when feature required the wrap protocol during assembly resolution. If you hit that one, you know what I'm talking about. And, we're glad that you're not going to hit it again. And thirdly, a big round of dependency upgrades have happened on this release. I know dependency upgrades don't sound pulse-raising exciting news, but they're truly important for the stability of any foundational project. This release has brought along updates to JLine, SLF4j, Log4j, Jackson, Bouncy Castle, Pax Web, and Pax URL, among many, many others. There's also been some preparatory work done towards getting Maven 4 support. The Karaf team has been diligently working to keep the underlying libraries current, and it's one of the reasons why the 4.4x line remains a solid, trustworthy foundation for enterprise deployments. All of that being said, if your team needs help with updating your Karaf or your prior service mix installations up to the latest versions of Karaf, please feel free to reach out to Savoir. We're always here to give you guys a hand. Also, please like and subscribe to our channel. It always helps out. Have a great day.